सक्ता कर्मणि अविद्वांसो यथा कुर्वन्ति भारत कुर्याद् विद्वांस तथा असक्तश्चिकीर्षुर्लोकसंग्रहम्. Hello friends, this is the 25th shlok of the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Sakta karmani avidvanso, which means attached action, the ignorant, yatha kurvanti bharata, which means perform, O Bharat, kuryat vidvans tatha, which means wise act instead, asaktash chikirshur loka sangraham, which means unattached, make effort for public welfare. So, in this shlok, Shri Krishna is repeating his message, which he has actually said a couple of times now, where he is telling that the unwise people are the one who perform their actions in an attached manner. That is, they worry about the fruits of their actions, and they perform their actions with an expectation of getting fruits out of it, while the wise, they perform their actions unattached. That is, they do not really care about the fruits of their actions, and they perform their actions with the motivation to do public welfare. So this message gets repeated quite a lot of times in Bhagavad Gita. That pretty much shows how important this message actually is, and this is one of the core messages of Bhagavad Gita. This is basically the idea of nishkam karma, which is an action which is performed without any expectation of getting anything out of it. So this Nishkam Karm is something that Shri Krishna is telling Arjun to perform, and he is saying that the wise perform this action in an unattached manner with the motivation to create welfare for everyone. So there is a very subtle message that has been presented over here, which gets lost quite a lot, and I think the idea has to be made clear. So basically, when you perform an action with an expectation, this expectation can be something which is for your own self, but then it can also be for something bigger than yourself with which you attach yourselves. So as an example, if you are performing some social service, and you are performing it for the welfare of a certain society, so there might be a possibility that when you perform this action, you might not get the desired result of the welfare of that particular group. And if that happens, then this is going to be demotivating for you, and so you might get demotivated. This demotivation is actually happening because you have put in some amount of emotional energy in terms of getting the result out of it, which is to get the welfare of a particular community. So this emotional energy that you put into getting the result is also an attachment. And so a wise person tries to avoid this attachment also. So this attachment was not a very selfish attachment, but it was still an attachment. It was an attachment to that particular community. And so to a certain extent, that attachment got attached not with your own ego, but with the welfare of that community. Even that can be problematic, because then you are putting in some emotional energy over there, and that can frustrate you. So it is more important for you to not have this attachment and just perform your action with a motivation to do good for them. It might fruit, or it might not give you a fruit. That is none of your concern. You are just performing your action. So as an example, when India was struggling to gain independence, that independence struggle was a pretty long struggle. It took many decades for India to really get the result out of it, and so a lot of people were putting an effort to it. And this was a thing which was requiring a lot of patience. So the actions that were performed by people who were fighting against the British rule, they were all performing their actions for the welfare of the country. But if they would have attached too much to the results of their actions, then that would have created frustration in them, and they might have acted foolishly. So that's why it is very important that you do not attach yourselves in that manner. So the attachment with any action is going to create misery for you, and therefore the wise do not really attach. They just perform their action so that it creates welfare. If it creates welfare, that is good. If it does not, then this does not frustrate them, because they know that their motivation was right, but they just do not have the control over the results of their actions. So that is a very subtle point that you have to understand. The other important thing is again that many a times people say that when you are performing an unattached action, it means that basically you just have to withdraw from this world and go to some forest and basically perform tapasya over there. So that is again not something that Sri Krishna is prescribing over here. He has said that action you have to perform. Inaction is something which is inferior. So you have to stay in this world. You cannot withdraw from it. You have to act, and the action is something that you cannot really escape from. You have to act, but the action should be unattached. It should be motivated with the desire to create welfare in the whole world. And if you do not get any result, that is fine too, because you are completely unattached to that action. So I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.